Welcome to the veil between worlds, where myth walks beside memory and shadows carry whispers too old to forget. Two worlds hidden in the shadows of Southeast Asia. One rules the deep green tides of the Indian Ocean, feared, revered, and whispered in rituals. Nyai Roro Kidul. The other, a city that's not on any map, yet known by thousands. A phantom metropolis called Saranjana. What if these legends were more than myths? What if these realms were connected by something ancient, something powerful, something watching? At Aetheris Mystic Studios, we dive deep into the chilling truths behind folklore, bringing Southeast Asia's most haunting stories to life in stunning cinematic form. If you're drawn to the supernatural, the unseen, and the untold, you've found your sanctuary. Subscribe, like, and share Aetheris Mystic Studios, where legends breathe and spirits rise. New revelations await. Are you ready to uncover what lies beyond the veil? Nyai Roro Kidul, the queen of the southern sea. The ocean didn't just rise that day, it screamed, tearing the sky open with a fury that left 40,000 souls missing by dawn. This is how the legend begins. Not with a whisper, but with a roar. A roar that still echoes in the salt-crusted villages of Java's southern coast, where fishermen mutter prayers before casting nets and mothers warn children never to wear green near the water. For green is her color, and Nyai Roro Kidul, the queen of the southern sea, tolerates no rivals to her throne. But this is not just a legend. The day the sea swallowed the world, on the morning of July 17, 2006, a 7.7 magnitude earthquake split the ocean floor southwest of Java. Within minutes, a tsunami taller than a coconut tree hurtled toward the coast, swallowing entire villages. Survivors swore they saw a woman in the waves, her hair black as volcanic sand, her gown shimmering emerald directing the water's wrath. Fishermen dragged from their boats claimed she whispered, "Sudalama aku menunggu." I've waited so long, before spitting them back onto shore. Government reports dismissed these accounts as trauma-induced hallucinations. But in the village of Pangandaran, where 600 vanished without a trace, elders knew better. They burned offerings of jasmine and rice at midnight, begging forgiveness from the queen they'd angered. The girl who spoke to shadows. Decades earlier, in 1974, a University of Indonesia anthropology student named Sari made the mistake of laughing at these stories. Superstition, she told her grandfather, a dukun shaman who communed with spirits. He responded by taking her to Parangtritis Beach at twilight, where the wind carries voices of the drowned. "Sit here until sunrise," he said. "If she ignores your disrespect, you're right. If not." Sari never described what happened that night, but locals found her at dawn, soaked to the bone in dry sand, muttering in a language linguists later identified as Old Javanese, a dialect dead for 500 years. In 2021, Sari vanished. Her last journal entry reads, "I met her today. She asked if I wanted to see the palaces beneath the waves. I said no. She laughed and said, 'You will.'" 2 weeks later, Sari's granddaughter was born with eyes the color of seafoam, a shade locals call Hijau Ratu, Queen's Green. The ocean is patient. It knows we'll all return to the water eventually. As coastal Indonesians often say, "Laut bukan sekadar akhir, ia bernyawa." The sea isn't just water, it's alive.
Saranjana, the city that exists between worlds. What if I told you there's a city so advanced, so hidden that it doesn't appear on any map, but its citizens still buy heavy machinery from Jakarta? In the heart of South Kalimantan, nestled within the mists of Pulau Laut, lies a legend that defies logic and challenges our understanding of reality. The mystical city of Saranjana. Locals speak of Saranjana as a place of unparalleled beauty and technological advancement, a city invisible to the naked eye, accessible only to those with heightened spiritual awareness. It's said to be inhabited by beings not of our world. Muslim jinn who live in harmony, their civilization mirroring and surpassing our own. The origins of Saranjana trace back to the legend of King Pakurindang and his two sons, Sambu Batung and Sambu Ranjana. To quell their rivalry, the king divided his realm. Sambu Batung became the guardian of the human world, transforming into Mount Sebatung, while Sambu Ranjana was granted dominion over a mystical realm, giving birth to the hidden city of Saranjana. Despite its absence from official maps, Saranjana's presence is deeply felt. In the 1980s, heavy machinery was reportedly delivered to the city, fully paid for, yet no such city exists on any registry. Locals recount tales of ferry passengers who vanished upon arrival, believed to have been residents of Saranjana, returning home. There are accounts of individuals inadvertently capturing glimpses of Saranjana. One such story tells of a woman who, upon reviewing a photograph taken in the forest, discovered a sprawling cityscape in the background, a city she hadn't seen with her own eyes. Saranjana is described as a utopia, with wide roads, luxurious buildings, and a society that thrives in peace and prosperity. Its inhabitants are said to engage in agriculture, and during the Hajj season, many embark on pilgrimages to Mecca, further blurring the lines between myth and reality. The exact location of Saranjana remains a subject of debate. Some believe it's situated in Kota Baru, while others point to Teluk Tamiang, or a small hill in Desa Oka Oka, all within Pulau Laut. These areas, often considered mystical or even haunted, add to the enigma surrounding the city's existence. Intriguingly, Saranjana has appeared in several historical maps and documents from the Dutch colonial era. Notable mentions include the 1845 map by Salomon Muller and the 1869 Geographical Dictionary by Peter Johannes Veth, suggesting that the city was once recognized, at least cartographically. The legend of Saranjana is deeply intertwined with the cultural fabric of the region. The Banjar people, dominant in South Kalimantan, maintain traditions that blend Islamic beliefs with older animistic and Hindu-Buddhist practices. Ceremonies like the Malanu, offerings to supernatural beings, reflect a worldview where the spiritual and physical realms coexist, a belief system that accommodates the existence of a city like Saranjana. Is Saranjana a figment of collective imagination, a spiritual realm parallel to our own, or a hidden city awaiting discovery? In the dense jungles of South Kalimantan, the line between myth and reality remains tantalizingly thin. Some cities are built with bricks and mortar, others with belief and mystery.